Alright, welcome back to the next chapter in our Next Gen Garage series. We're still working with the Front ARB. And here we're going to be looking at ARB Preload. And as you make changes throughout the car, like springs, ride heights, and so on, your preloads will change. We'll just to give you an example, we'll change our arm to a softer level, to a softer one, which drops our preload slightly. We're going to go ahead and leave that at P3. And we're going to actually drive the car, get a baseline for it, and then we're going to adjust it up or down and see how it affects the handling of the car and how it makes the car change as we adjust the preload. So let's go out and run a lap or two. That should give us enough of a baseline. Alright, we're going to work with the preload now. Now generally what this is used for is for bringing the suspension back into, well, that's the word I'm looking for. As you, like I said, as you make changes to the car, it'll adjust the tweak or the twist on the car. And basically what you can use the preload to do is to try to take the twist out of it that's put into it by other changes. And when we get into working with other parts of the car, you'll see what I'm talking about. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and work with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise that up to negative 100 pounds, which theoretically, cancel that, we'll go back to where it was. That changes our cross weight too. So right now we got 61% cross weight, and we put this up to 106. That gives us a 62 cross weight. So it's actually increased our cross weight, which should, if I remember right, should tighten the car up. So let's go out and see what she handles like. And this will probably scrub speed on me, so whoops, I want first gear. car is definitely tighter. Yep, it's starting to walk up the track. seems to affect the car most on the entry. Let's see if we can see a difference, see if we can see what it does for tires, for the tire wear anyway. Probably didn't run it long enough to get any, but we'll see. Actually, it did wear a little bit of the right front. The left rear, or the right rear is still like new. So let's drop this down. Just go back to our default for the P3. This puts us back how we were. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the preload. We're going to give it positive 46. So we actually took preload out of it. Actually, we'll set it to... So as we take preload out, we start losing crossweight. This should theoretically loosen the car up. So let's take it out and see if we're right. Should make the front end stick better. Definitely does that. It does tighten the car up, or not tighten it up, but loosen it up rather. It does turn in better once you get away from the bump. It gives the front tires a little more grip. Loosens it up even coming off the corner a little bit too. So that one actually looks like the preload actually looks like it affects corner entry the most, but it looks like it actually affects the car all the way through the corner. And it's still got a little bit of wear on the right front, but it definitely is gripping better. So basically, that affects our overall cross weight. So that is a way to change cross weight, or one of the ways. And as a general rule, the more positive you go, the looser the car gets. The more negative you go, the tighter the car gets. So that basically has everything to do with the preload. We're going to talk about this attach here real quick too. And basically what this is it's a way to unhook the roll bar to allow for adjustments to the other parts of the suspension without the sway bars twist or preload causing inaccurate readings or changes that are way off from what you would normally make. We'll make an adjustment here. For example, we'll do a ride height adjustment. With this attached, we're going to go up one click. On our ride heights. And see how much it changes the left side ride height, where the left side ride height rises. This one rises a little bit, and the left side ride height rises a little bit. Now, let's go back to where it was, and we're going to uncheck that and then make the same change again after we apply it. Now as soon as we take it off, notice the ride heights are way different. Let's go ahead and reattach it. So 1277 and 1869 with it disconnected. It goes to 1877 and 1264. Now this one makes a 0.3 or a 0.003 difference on the left side for one click on the right side. And with everything attached, it's actually changing it up. So an increase upwards to 1283. So it's going up 4 points or 4 thousandths. And with it detached, oh, I forgot to apply it before I did the thing. Now it's only going up 3 thousandths, and it's at a much lower ride height. So basically, you unattach that whenever you make other changes to the suspension, and then along with adjusting your ARB preload, so that you can get a more accurate setting on your other suspension components, particularly things like ride heights or something along those lines. But that's basically kind of how that works. So as a general rule, if you're going to make changes to the ride heights or whatnot, unattach it and run your preload down to 0, and then make the reattachment, reset your preload after making your final ride heights, and then maybe fine-tune your ride heights from there. You can actually adjust your ride height. It'll actually, with that attached and you're working with your preload, it'll actually change your ride heights as a general rule. It also changes your corner weights. So anyway, that will basically kind of finish up this particular lesson, and we'll see you in the next one.